G'day guys, I'm just back now just to do a review by request. One of you guys just asked me to do a review of this car. Just a heads up that this particular car actually has the best quality out of the entire collection that I have for the Fast and Furious series. One of the reasons is because it is very heavy. This car itself is very solid. I know this is probably like a V10 car with Hemi, Dodge Viper. We don't have this car in Australia, unfortunately. It's a bit of a shame. There could be a couple of exotic importer who has this car lying around somewhere, but because they don't make this as a left-hand drive, that is why it's a bit tricky. And I don't think that any of American muscle car will come to Australia anytime soon because of the cost of manufacturing in Australia is extremely high. Alright guys, so one thing that I mentioned, the car itself is very solid built, it's very heavy, it's the heaviest out of all of the car. I tried to weigh this in with my body weight weigher, and then it's kind of not working for anything below 2 kilos, so I have to look for my foot scale somewhere. I don't know where my wife hidden that scaler, so I gotta find it. Let's go back again. So yes, it is a solid car. It's made out of real solid solid steel. If you look at the build, the door opening is very solid. The wheel, alloy wheel plastic is very nice. And if you look from the interior, let me just flip them through. If you notice on the gears, it's actually slanted, so it's sort of like on the first gear. And let's see if the seat is not adjustable because it is comfortable, but this is, you can definitely steer them. I can twist them around. And if you look at the back here, you've got the number plate, which is Too Fast and Too Furious. This is the car that they use to win the contract. And if you pop the bonnet, there we go. This is a bit tricky because you got to press hard on one side to make sure it is open up, stays open. The boot is pretty much hollow there. There's nothing. Let me see if I can get some lighting from my torch. There we go. There's pretty much nothing there in the boot, but I do really like this car. It is one of the best, better quality built than the rest of the Fast and Furious car. And let's look at this side, the door opening. Look at the door insert. Got a decal there, Viper SRT-10. I believe this is the Hemi with 10 cylinder 6 liters car, I believe. And you got a bonnet scoop right over there. Let me see if I can open this thing up through the bonnet scoop. No, it's pretty tricky. Okay, gotta. There we go. The engine is very detailed. You got a massive air intake there. Let me see if I can shine more light with the Viper 505, I believe, VIP 505. And you got the engine over there. I'm not sure if this is coming from Corvette, but that's the 10-cylinder block engine there right in the middle, and you got the coolant, or maybe the washer fluid reservoir. Yeah, it's pretty detailed, guys. So this is very detailed car, and I'm quite amazed. Even if you look at the headlight, it's very detailed. I'm actually quite surprised because I didn't think that I want to buy a car that is plain from the movie series, but it's actually one of the best ones that I have. And if I flip it upside down, you can see how big is the gearbox with the engine there. And as usual, you can see it is made in China by Earl, Dodge Viper 2001. It's under license by Universal Studio. And if you look at the rear axle there, it's a very solid car. If you look at the screw, they're actually on the metal part instead of on the plastic. So that's probably why, that's actually plastic, but this bit here, they're all metal. So I think because of the shape, that's why it is quite a heavy diecast. Overall, I give this 9 out of 10 out of all of my collections. It is a really nice car, and it is pretty rare to get it. So if you can get a hold of this car, I strongly recommend you guys to buy it. Okay guys, I think this is by request from one of my subscriber. Hopefully you enjoy the review. It is my first attempt to review my diecast. I tend to buy with the eyeball inspection, so that if it is a good quality, I buy it. But because pretty much all of the stuff that I bought on the diecast, I haven't been able to visually inspect them. I always buy them online, so until it is received, open up, then I can actually judge whether it is a good quality. Yeah guys, keep watching my diecast collection. It will grow. I will start collecting them again, because I can easily source this diecast from America, and now that I have a mail forwarding, so I will definitely keep adding my diecast collection. Alright guys, please subscribe, comment, like, dislike. Let me know what you want me to do in terms of next collection that I should buy. Thanks guys, have a good one. Ciao.